What's up, everybody? Welcome back to The Run with me, Manny Wilson. Thank you for tuning in, whether you're listening to the podcast version on iPodcast or Spotify, or if you're here with me live on 89.1 FM WIDR Kalamazoo. All right, man, it's our Taboo Topics time. I got a special guest here, Vernon Crump, man. So let me tell y'all what Taboo Topics is, man. This is a real chill segment. All we're doing is just talking. That's literally all it is, about anything. Whatever it may be, that's what we're doing. We're just talking about something. Maybe it might be sports. Maybe it's not sports. Maybe it's something outside of sports. It could be books. I don't know. Anything. But that's what we're doing, man. So be sure to follow me on Twitter before we get started at I am Manny Wilson. And follow my guy, Vernon Crump, special guest. He's here with me today, man. It's been a minute since you came on. So go ahead, throw out your Twitter on there. Throw out any information that you want before we get into this Taboo Topic segment, man.
All right, man. Thanks for the introduction. It has been a minute. Y'all can follow me at BeOfficialMVMT on Twitter, Instagram, and we got a YouTube channel starting up soon.
Yeah, it's coming soon.
It's the Be Official movement. That's
my guy. You're gonna have to tell me about that during this Taboo Topics. I'm just letting you know, by the way.
All right. I'll save the explanation for that then.
Yeah, for sure. All right, man. So look. Yesterday, we actually talked about this yesterday. If you playing basketball, and I know I said Taboo Topics is not necessarily about sports, but this is what we talk about. Like, this is just what so happens to be at attention right now while we were talking.
Yeah, we want to know what y'all think.
Hey, we want to know what y'all think. So we was talking yesterday, and I'm like, all right, Vern, so if I'm hooping in a game, at a pickup game, if I'm hooping, I go to the gym, and the game is tied up. I'm like playing hard, playing both sides of the ball, playing defense, playing a little bit of offense. And it's 13 up. We going to 15, and I ain't called a foul. I personally don't like to call fouls when I play basketball, because it's just like basketball. When I play pickup basketball, I like it's no point. I don't like to call fouls. I let other people call my fouls for me, if anything. But if I go up, scores 13-13, and like I'm tired, we playing full, so I'm like a little bit exhausted, and I finally find the energy within me to go up strong and like get a lay or something, a lay to the hole, and I get fouled. Am I wrong for calling that foul? Because I need the ball back to help my team. Am I wrong for that?
100%.
No,
yes.
No,
completely
no,
wrong.
I'm not, man. I don't see no wrong with that. I honestly don't,
all right,
bro.
Listen to your logic, bro.
Bro,
you've been playing offense, defense all game.
Oh, man.
All right, you've been going to the bucket all game. If you got hit, you didn't call a foul. That was your choice. We would have gave it to you if you would have called it.
And if I call it at the end, it's still my choice.
Now it's crunch time. You are right. It's your choice, but you only calling it, one, because you missed, and two.
No. Who said I missed?
Well, it's a pickup game. You ain't gonna call unless you miss. You ain't gonna get a free throw.
I mean,
I'm on top of your made bucket.
It don't matter. I'm gonna call it
regardless. AAU tournament.
Well, yeah, that's true. If I see I miss, this is a
pickup game.
That's true. If I see I miss, I'm for sure yelling foul.
Yeah, you calling foul, right? At the end of the game, you just asking for a bailout. Like, oh man, I'll try too hard, I'll miss. Hey, foul.
But if I actually got fouled, what's wrong with it? It's different. Look, it's different if I'm like, it's different if I go up and I don't get fouled and I'm like, oh, foul, man.
That's the reason why y'all hate refs today. Look,
that's why we call our own calls and pick up.
No, look, this is why I say that, because y'all playing pickup, or me too, but because I was hooping too. But for the sake of this conversation, whoever it is making that last minute call, the issue at hand is that you not being consistent.
Oh my! You're a real referee.
No,
that's the problem.
That don't got nothing to do with it, bro. It's
you
like,
really ref games.
If we hooping, I'm taking that outside of this conversation. Forget that I'm a ref right now.
I ain't gonna lie. I'm calling a foul. If
you
I
can call that foul.
Back,
all I'm asking is whatever crap you threw up and thought you got fouled on at the end of the game, I hope you called the same foul early at the beginning of the game.
It ain't no point of calling fouls in the beginning of the game. I bet
if you called fouls at the beginning of the game, you wouldn't be in that crunch time situation where you had to call it at the end.
Not necessarily, though. Anything can happen. You never know. I mean, that goes both ways, of course, with me saying you never know.
We need to put out tell them to put in a hashtag and let them know our responses.
I'm gonna do a poll or something, bro. We gotta find some kind of poll.
I gotta know what other people think, bro. I gotta see how many people are on my side.
I can't. Nobody's gonna be on your side.
Somebody gotta be on my side.
Okay, look. Before y'all even, if y'all are picking sides, keep in mind, how tall are you? What?
That has no.
Yes, it do.
Don't.
Yes, it do.
You're about to change the whole.
No. This is a valid part of the argument. How tall are you, bro?
Pause.
Just answer the question,
bro.
How tall are you, bro?
Question. That has nothing to do with it.
How tall are you, bro? Just answer the question. What? Like 6'4"? 6'4". Now, mind you, look, 6'4" is not tall in the NBA.
How tall are you, Manny?
But I'm about to tell you, 6'4" is not tall in the NBA or nothing. But if you go to pick up. If you a smaller guy like me, I'm 5'10". I'm 5'10". If I'm boots, if I got Tim's on, then I'm 6 foot. I'm feeling a little tall. But if regular, I'm 5'10".
How much you weigh, Manny?
165, bro.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it. That's it.
How much I weigh? You know how much I weigh?
It don't matter, bro. You 6'5". Your arms longer than mine. You taller than me, bro. Your arms is longer than mine. You wider, like you got longer wingspan. All that come into play. So me being a little guy, if I drive to the cup where the big dogs is at, and I absolutely get a good foul call.
Not all big dogs is big dogs.
Okay, but that don't even if it's a little dude that fouled me, if I get fouled going to the cup,
okay,
I'm not gonna. I don't face backlash because one, I ain't been calling fouls all game, so they're like, damn, he been getting fouled all game. And like, damn, like he's actually gonna call it now. Like he's sick and tired of he gonna actually call it now.
If you got fouled that hard at the end of the game, and they did say that, because that do happen on court,
I'm calling it.
You ain't even gotta call it because they just gonna give it to you. Like, bro, he been getting hacked all game. That's when your teammates come in.
Hold on, yeah, they gonna help me out, but then you got to think of the opposing side. If I actually get fouled, the opposing side, they want to keep the ball. So if I miss and I call a foul, they not trying to. They don't want to deal with that. They want to fast break it and go score. So they hoping a foul not called. That's gonna be the time where they like, yeah, he got fouled, but I ain't gonna.
I get that, but I ain't saying you can't call the foul. All I'm saying is, call it when you get fouled for all fouls, bro. Like if you get fouled that hard, call it. I don't got no problem with it. Take the rock.
But I don't call fouls during the regular. I don't call.
That's like you saying. I don't call fouls, like LeBron saying, I don't call fouls during the regular season, but in the playoffs and the finals, I need every foul, bro.
I ain't gonna lie.
That's what you're trying to say,
That's
basically.
a really good analogy. I want to give you credit for that. That's a really good analogy. And I got to think of something to come back for that, but that's a really good analogy. I like that analogy because that's true. But you can't be mad at him if he's still getting fouled. If he's still getting fouled, you can't really be mad at him.
How many games is in the playoffs? If you make it from game one,
it depends on yourself. So okay, we'll just do for a clean sweep because people get swept now. Swept nowadays.
Yeah.
So we got they get swept nowadays. We don't see people sweep their way to the finals.
Yeah. So what, 4 games,
3 rounds, 4 rounds.
Yeah. So 12 games.
Yep, 12 games. 4 and 4. Oh, 4, 6. Yeah.
All right. So
I'm over here sounding crazy.
To keep the same analogy going, you got 82 games. I ain't calling no fouls, and then 12 games. The last 12 games.
In 16,
I need
you go
that.
to the final.
So
I need
you go
that. Yes.
What's
wrong with that?
Bruh.
What's wrong with that? I really don't see what, bro. Please, I absolutely really hope somebody tell me what's wrong with that because
flip sides. Take yourself out of.
If I foul somebody, I fouled them. I can't be mad that I can't play defense.
Okay, so if you foul somebody, you fouled them, but they didn't care for a whole 82 games, but then at the end of the night, they like, you know what? I am tired.
That's on them. That's on. But and then
that's on them. So it's like, if
they don't want the foul, they don't take the foul. It's that simple. That's like, if they don't want the foul, you don't want the foul, and it's that simple. Like, hey, it's your choice.
Now you're saying basically the same thing I'm saying. Like if you don't want the foul, or if you do want the foul,
but
pick one. But
that's what I'm.
But keep it that way.
You pick and choose when you want your foul.
That's petty.
It could be. It may be.
That's why there be arguments on the hoop court longer than the whole duration of the game.
This is an arguable, in game questionable
This is like
conversation
98% of arguments that's on court.
Yeah, this definitely hold up the game because people.
This hold up the whole run. They don't hold up just the game. They hold up the run. People be,
all day.
Right. People be like, trying to hoop in between their work sessions. And
trying to hoop after a workout, go to class, whatever you got to do. I feel that. But I mean, look,
y'all wasting time if you calling it at the end of the night, at the end of the run.
If you call a foul, you called the foul. But I'm only saying that though if it's only a foul. If it's not a foul and you calling it, that's different. There should be no argument on that. But I think where the gray line is the questionable fouls. I think we need to clarify that right now for this conversation. If a solid foul, like bro, you went up and tried to dunk on somebody and they hit you and you hit the ground, all that. That's bet you on. I get ball back.
You get ball back. Nobody. The whole game is gonna stop anyway.
But that's how I'm gonna do it though. I ain't gonna just be calling soft stuff because I don't like to call fouls anyway unless I'm gonna call it to get me the ball back when I'm tired.
So now you switching from I don't call no fouls to now I don't like to call soft stuff, but I'm gonna call hard stuff.
No. Well,
which one is you, Manny?
It's the same. No, it's both. It's both. It's both. I don't like to call soft stuff. I don't like to call fouls in the beginning of the game. But if it's, I ain't gonna lie, I done did this before. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I done called, and bro, come on, look, my little guys, my guys 5'10" and under. My guys 5'10" and under. I promise you, we've all done this. If it's late game, you tired, you've been balling. The game has lasted way longer than it should, and you finally find the energy within you to be like, all right, I'm about to just ISO it, take cuz to the cup. And game it like I'm about to end it, or if it's like 14 up, I'm about to just game it.
I got something a spin off of this. It's gonna be funny.
All right, we'll get to it, but I guarantee my guys 5'10" and under, bro. We've all caught at least something soft when the game was close.
For sure, all 6'4" people know.
No,
we know y'all have called.
Yeah. Because y'all be the ones fouling.
We just be up there standing. And y'all like we can't get around. I need a foul.
Bro, but you got it. I mean, if it's, I try not to call soft stuff. I try not to, but it's been times.
What's soft stuff? In your eyes, what's soft stuff?
That's little nips and that's just
little baby taps.
That's just little nips and little small bumps. But I ain't gonna lie, I done flopped before too. I mean, who don't flop though? Who don't flop? Who don't? Boy, I know.
You don't really see no big dudes flopping like that.
Who don't?
In a pickup game.
I done seen some soft. I done seen some soft.
We need to like do some memes or something. All the big dudes flopping.
I'm gonna post it on the Run Instagram page. Actually, yeah. Oh yeah. Actually, I do got the. I should have threw that out. I throw it in. But yeah, I'm gonna throw it on the Run Podcast Instagram page. And some flops. Hopefully, I can find some. But everybody done flop.
Everybody flop from time to time.
That done drew me a couple. I done flopped before and got ball back. I done flopped on
offense before, like trying to go to the cup.
You like,
I tried to get the contact and it wasn't there, and I'm like, I
had to just play it off.
Yeah, just had to play. Yeah.
I do it. I ain't gonna lie. My go-to, look. I'm gonna put y'all on game. I don't know whoever would have used this, but I'm gonna put y'all on game. Like I like to do step backs. So if I'm saying I'm on I don't do Harden step backs because I ain't got Harden range. I'm gonna be honest. I ain't got Harden range.
Harden step back is at least 2.5 step back.
That's a travel. that's Harden step back. That's a travel. First off, that's a travel. But I don't do the Harden step back because I ain't no perimeter shooter like Harden. I ain't no elite shooter like that.
His, like momentum on it. I tried to throw your range of motion off. Like.
I'm a catch and shoot 3-point shooter, maybe a jab step side shot, something like that. In that category, a little bit. Nah, I can't shoot as good as Clay. I can't compare myself to him.
Clay style.
Yeah, a little bit.
Clay style play.
But anyway, I like to do a step back. So I'm gonna put y'all on game real quick. Sometimes I flop on these step backs. You might wonder, how the hell do we flop on a step back? So this is what I do. If I caught it on the left wing,
I'm teaching people how to flop.
I'm putting them on game, bro. To my guys 5'10" and under, bro. We appreciate stuff like this. Everybody ain't 6'4". Everybody can't shoot over their defender like you, Vern. Everybody can't do that.
Okay, I'm just trying to. I gotta.
So I'm about to let
hear
you know.
Your explanation for a flop on a step back.
I'm
gonna
nobody
let touching you.
No. Somebody. That's why I'm about to explain it. That's why I'm about to explain.
All right, I'm jumping the gun.
That's
my bad.
That's what I'm about to explain. So look, if I catch it on the left wing, and I'm like, all right,
it's gotta be on the left, little guys.
Or it can be on the right. It can be on the right. Either one, whatever you comfortable with. If you're a lefty and you like to go middle, or if you're a lefty you like to go to the left. Well, however you want to do it. But for me personally, if I catch it on the left wing, I might do some damage. Because I can go middle, I can go left, whatever. Or if I catch it on the right wing, whatever. But anyway, left wing, I decide to go middle or something, hit a step back like around the free throw line, pull up. If my defender jumps it a little bit, like jumps and like sees that I'm about to do a step back and like can read that I'm about to do a step back, and he jumps it, and like I gotta throw up like a kind of like a readjust my shot while I'm in the air, and I can still listen, and I can still like get it there, and like it's still a good shot, like can still get it to like almost go in. If I like if he undercut me a little bit, I'm falling for sure. But only late game. That's the only time.
He said again, only late game.
Late game. Because I ain't gonna, bro. That take energy. Anybody who knows, scoring takes energy, bro.
Somebody need to Google how much energy does it take to fall. Like,
no. I'm talking about just like scoring and using moves.
Okay.
Scoring and using moves, bro. Because look,
so
I'm
the
5'10".
whole move
I'm
plus
5'10".
the fall,
If you guarded
all
me,
that energy,
bro.
okay.
If you guarded me, I have to put a move on you to get a shot up. Like I ain't about to just sidestep somebody that's 6'4" and knock. No, I gotta hit you with some kind of like I gotta hit you with something, bro, to get you off balance and be able to create enough space. So that's one thing.
Create enough space, get your shot off, and get back OD.
Yeah,
if you don't create enough space, then now y'all looking for bailouts, trying to.
Nah, bro, it ain't even that.
Me. I'm
but
about to fly.
if he undercut me, if he jumping undercut me, and I got to readjust my shot in the air. Yeah. Late game, 14 up. We playing straight up. Game is 15. Whoever scored, and I mean he undercut my leg. Oh, I'm dropping to the ground, bro. I'm about to act like
y'all gotta do it. Y'all gotta.
I'm gonna be like Denzel Washington when I. I'm gonna be acting. I ain't gonna lie. And I ain't gonna lie. I'm glad we actually talk about pickup game because I talk about basketball a lot, like on other topics. So like it's cool. It's cool for people to see, like, and hear like my playing style. So whether I can catch backlash or not, I'm gonna love it. I'm gonna love it. I'm gonna love it. So it don't matter. I'm gonna love it. Because I guarantee if I'm
going to catch some too, because people going to be on the other side like, what he tripping for?
My 5'10" and under guys, bro.
A foul is a foul, I get it, but
my 5'10" and under guys.
A flop is a flop. Come on now.
My 5'10" and under guys got it, bro. We got it. Bro, as long as we got the moves, we good.
The younger generation is getting taller, bro, so.
Yeah, people is 6'6" playing a 1. LaMelo Ball playing a 1, 6'6".
My brother, 6'8", playing the 1 through 4.
That's crazy, bro. It's crazy.
Doing his thing out in Middle Tennessee State.
Bro. That's crazy. Yeah, your brother is out there hooping too. So that's what's up.